I'm walking on a tightrope. Big bag, I want it. Pockets fat, I want it. Bitch bad, I want it. Make 'em mad, I want it. Fool me once, can't fool me twice. I came up nice like how I know. Everybody watching me, I'm walking on a tightrope.
That was a pointless transition. I transitioned to the same page we were already on. I don't know if I could feel stupider in a second, but I did it. It's impressive how dumb I can make myself feel sometimes, but you know what? Life is what it is. I don't get to choose how it turns out. I can only adjust how I react. You know? We're gonna be getting into Guild Wars 2. Because the Torchlight was having issues. I'm done with dealing with tech issues today. And I want to level in this game. I'm kind of sappy. I was just talking to the support for Guild Wars 2. I lost my access to my old account because I was homeless for years. Nothing. I have no emails from when I was a child that the account was attached to. I gave him my character names. I gave him my display name, my billing address, my billing name. In case it was done under my name with my dad's card, I gave them my dad's name and my name. I gave them literally everything except for I don't have the order ID. And I a lot of my characters are spelled with like alt codes, so I don't know how to spell it properly. They're basically telling me I'm SOL. And it makes me really like if I am SOL, I'm SOL. That's one thing. But I'm gonna exhaust all resources I have until I'm sure. Because I don't want to like buy expansions for this game and put money into this game and then a week later, oh, by the way, here's your old account back, and now I have to redo all the money I just spent. So, I've been dealing with some tech issues today too. I'm not gonna lie. So I am going to I kind of switched. We were doing Torchlight. I couldn't figure out how to fix it. I didn't know it was wrong either. Point of me saying all that, we are going to be playing Torchlight again tomorrow. Alright, we're going to do our giveaway tomorrow instead. I'm going to make sure it's working before then. I'm going to fix all my tech issues. I don't think I'm sleeping tonight. I think tonight I'm going to be fixing all the issues to make sure tomorrow's stream is fine. Today's stream started out fire, bro. I was having so much fun playing guitar. But I also live with people, and they are my grandparents. My granddad's dead, but my grandma. And, I can't be playing my guitar amps at like 2 a.m., bro. So that's why at night too we do kind of chiller stuff to kind of calm down and chill out. I'm a high-strung and anxious, angsty person, and I wish I wasn't. I genuinely wish I wasn't. But this is just more evidence on why, like, don't do drugs, kids, because you're gonna turn into someone you don't want to be. And I don't think that's like a me thing. I think that happens to most people that end up going down the path of being a drug addict. I'm glad I've recovered in a lot of ways, but I miss a lot of the old me, man. I really do. I almost started like, God damn it. Why do I talk about sappy shit on stream? Now I feel emotional. You guys can't see it because I have, or you might. Nah, you can't. My friend one day told me he's crying, but he can't cry because he's cried so much there's no crying left. And I told him that, well, crying definitionally is about tears. So if you don't have the tears, you're not crying. I'm starting to understand what he means, though. There's so many times where I'm like, I'm swelling up, and it's like I could just bust out crying. But I can't. Like, right now. But it's not like I'm sad. It's just like, I've had a lot of shit happen in my life, bro. I've been a dick to a lot of people. Some of it, like, I definitely deserved, but I also feel like I didn't get a fair shot from the start. And now that I'm finally, like, starting to get somewhere, like, stupid little things get to me for no reason. I can't get access to my old Guild Wars 2 account. And I've given them everything I could. I've done everything, bro. I've gone through bank statements, emails. I've had my dad go through emails and his bank statements. I've given him the card info again that it would have been on. the same bank account that it would have been through, the fucking the city I bought it in, the zip code, my address, my new address, my address between my old address and my new address, my name, my dad's name, my fucking phone number, which not it wasn't mine, but I gave him my dad's phone number because that's the one it would have been a purchase on because I was a kid. I was 14 when it came out. I didn't have a phone number, and if I did, I have no fucking. You know how many phone numbers I've had since I was 14, bro? I I can remember the last 3 I've had, but I've had at least 12 phone numbers since I was 14. Because of me being homeless, I just had to keep changing number because like I'd go to jail or I'd get my phone stolen because homeless tweakers stealing all your shit all the time. I get my phone stolen, and so I'd get a new phone, this prepaid phone, so I got a new number every time. And it also made it like let me show you. I got a good example. Look at this. This is just from the last 10 minutes. I cleared this right before I made myself some tea, some calming tea, and I put some tater tots in the oven. Notifications. Just look at this. It's like this is the least amount of notifications I have at a time. No matter how many times I clear it a day, it's like my phone wants to assault me with every noise and notification possible. It doesn't matter if I turn them off. I've turned them off for everything multiple times, and it still happens. I'll put my phone on do not disturb. I still get notifications. So like I don't know at what point the fucking phones decided to be like a psionic weapon to attack people's brains, but I use my phone to edit videos, edit photos, edit music. Like I use my phone. My phone is my DAW. Okay? Can you imagine working on a full functional DAW on a phone this big, and every 5 minutes, not even, there's a pop-up taking up this much of the screen, and then it goes away, and then it goes, and then it goes away, and it goes, and it goes away. The issue with that is, where does the first track on a DAW usually end up? Somewhere between here, like somewhere between like it's like right here. This is a better way to do it. Somewhere between here and here. So like the first track, the most important track that I'm working on, gets covered up by notifications, and I can't stop it. I've turned it off for most things. Like most of my notifications on apps are off. I don't even have notifications on for any of my emails. But I get notifications for emails every day. So fuck me, I guess. My settings don't matter. The world chooses my settings. I just kind of deal with it. Like what? I mean, let's be real. What the fuck else am I gonna do besides just kind of like deal with it? Then, so you ever feel like, if you know me in real life, if you ever feel like I'm ignoring you, or even if you just know me online and you feel like I'm ignoring you, I promise you, I probably don't even know you messaged me. And if I do know you messaged me, I probably forgot to respond. And if it's not either of those, because I don't ghost people. If we're done talking, bro, I will tell you a full analytical reason. This is why I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is why I don't want to hang out with you anymore. This made me uncomfortable. It's nothing about you. That this thing made me anxious and it's getting me in my head. It's nothing to do with them most of the times. Usually something's wrong with me, and I don't want to put myself through stress and hell and make a complicated, dramatic relationship because my brain doesn't know how to discern when somebody's being a fucking asshole or being a friend and fucking around and just joking around. And I'll just like randomly get anxious about shit because like I overheard some guy talking about, what was he talking about? He was talking about some like political thing, and I heard him mention it from across the room the other day when I was at Walmart, and I got anxious for no reason at all. I literally know that he wasn't talking to me. He wasn't talking about me. It was a political topic I had no idea about. It was just the way he was talking made me feel uncomfortable, and so I fucking left. But I don't ghost people. If you ever feel like I've ghosted you, most of the time it's just that you either stopped responding or I was tired of continuously starting If I'm carrying the conversation every time we talk, we're gonna eventually stop talking. I'm just saying. Like we are. It doesn't matter how good of a friend you are to me. If I'm the only one mainly contributing to conversations happening every single time we talk, eventually we're just not gonna talk. because I'm not here to carry the world's weight on my back. I'm here to carry my weight on my back and to restore the weight on the world that I've hurt and taken off other people's backs. The only reason I'm alive is because I have to. Like, I got, and it's not, I don't want to say God told me. I'm not really like religious. I am spiritual, but I've had a very insightful trip one time, and it happened while I was overdosing. I was overdosing and I was on LSD.
Why me?
And let me tell you, if you've ever had a near-death experience, I feel like I had the full thing, the full death experience, and then God, or whatever. I don't want to call it God because it just doesn't feel like the right word. And I don't really believe in any religious structure, but the word God is associated with Christianity in America. So if I say God, people are gonna assume so much shit. But I had this epiphany, this thought sent to me. There's a reason I can't fucking die, bro. There's a reason my overdose. Like, I've tried so many times when I was a kid. There's a reason I can't, and it's because I have something to do before I leave this earth. And I actually do believe that now. Once I realized what it was, it's good. I gotta get the motherfuckers that molested me locked up for life. And if anybody wants to help with that mission, I can hit me up in Discord. I ain't gonna dox anybody, but I'll give you enough information to figure it out. I need musicians and a lawyer. The musicians ones might sound weird, but they're radio hosts. So anybody from my town that listens to the radio, listens to a specific radio station, literally knows exactly the person I'm talking about. They might not know exactly, like, because I don't know which one of the people out of all the employees of the radio station are. I don't know every single one, but they know exactly what I'm talking about. And my plan is to, while we are working out the legal stuff and the lawyers and getting everything ready for court, is it a subpoena? A court, basically, whenever we get ready to serve papers, local musicians and I will be doing some subliminal messaging. I am painting their entire house, not their actual house, but like, I'm an artist with photographic memory. I'm literally painting every single thing that was in their house from when this was happening, and I'm going to be posting it around the radio station. So every time this guy goes to work and leaves work, he's going to be tormented by the fact that, oh shit, the person that
Rage
tried
at
to
maximum.
basically
Vacate these
make
premises.
forget that we
Resounding
existed,
success.
remembers everything well beyond they ever thought I did. And so yeah, anyone that's local or knows me in real life, Violating Fight, I love you very much for the help you've given me. I do need to sit down and reach out to the lawyer. A lot of it's very difficult though with my family doesn't give a fuck about it. I mean they're like, oh wow, that sucks. And that's the end of it. And I don't understand how a single human can be alive and be okay with that happening to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. It happens to everybody. And it's a problem. Like, you know how many people I knew that I grew up with whose family was selling their photos of them online for fucking money as a job. You know, it's disgusting what these people do. And it's not, this isn't even conspiratorial shit. Like, this isn't even related to Epstein. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they are wealthier people. But the guy, when the stepmom of them found out about it, so she basically made the kids leave the house for a while. She cooked me a meal. It was pigs in the blanket. First time I ever had it, and I didn't get it at first why it was pigs in the blanket. But she made me pigs
Ideas
in the
are like
blanket.
cream. Good
And she
ones
talked
rise to
down
the top.
and she had a long conversation with me. I don't remember a lot about the conversation, but I remember her being she seemed scared and she was very emotional. And I explicitly remember her telling me, do not come back. Never come back. And then I didn't even realize this till I was older. I knew there was a bunch of stuff. The house got refinanced, it got sold, and that people moved, and then some people came back. my point